Hi guys, and welcome to your video lesson on week 4's writing prompt. Now, step 1 is you need to go back and you need to make sure that you have finished the thoughts and feelings story beginnings, because your writing prompt for this week, I would like you to start it with a thought and a feeling. So first, you need to practice that with your thoughts and feelings lesson, and then this is your second step. So if you have done the thoughts and feelings story beginnings, you are going to go ahead and open this Google Doc that I have here in Google Classroom. You'll be doing your writing on here. Do not open a new Google Doc and share it with me. Do your writing in here, please. Okay, so when you open it, there is a picture here of the same writing prompt from last week, which is good. So we're going to try the same story beginning, but this time we're going to start it with a thought or feeling. So last week, you guys worked on this prompt, but started with a sound effect. So this week, you're going to start with a thought or feeling, and you're going to jump right into the story with a thought or feeling. So, I slowly turned my head and nervously, there's my feeling right at the very beginning, scanned the trees as a low growl rumbled from the dark forest behind me. I suddenly regretted, there's my thought, exploring a new part of the woods on my own. The hairs on my neck shot up like a porcupine's quills, and my entire body began to tremble. There's another feeling. My eyes continued to nervously, another feeling, scan the woods behind me, searching for the source of the growl. Suddenly, they came to a screeching halt as they landed on two glowing golden eyes. So, I have lots of different examples of feelings. I have nervously here. I have nervously again down near the bottom. I have my thought, regretting exploring a new part of the woods on my own. And if you notice, this writing from this week looks very similar to my one from last week. So if you really like the writing that you did last week, you can take some of that and add it into this week's writing assignment, but change it a little bit, because last week we were really focusing on sound effects, and this week we're really focusing on thoughts and feelings. So the reason why I'm using the same writing prompt is because I want you guys to be able to take the same piece of writing, but change it for different purposes. So your writing prompt for this week, number 1, needs to be starting off with a thought or feeling right away in that first sentence. So mine is starting off with a feeling, nervously scanning the trees as a low growl rumbled from the dark forest behind me. The second thing is your writing needs to be in first person. So that means it needs to be, I slowly turned my head. Don't put you, because that is not what I'm looking for. I want first person, so I. Even though the prompt says you've never, that means you, okay? So you are now jumping into the story and you are the main character. So please make sure you have it in first person with I. So those are your two things that I really want you to focus on. And of course, lots of descriptive detail. Challenge yourself and try to add a simile or a metaphor. So that is when you are comparing two things using the word like or as. So I've added a simile here saying the hairs on my neck shot up like a porcupine's quill. So I'm comparing the hairs on my neck to a porcupine's quills using like, okay? You could also, in your writing, talk about you running away from that sound like a cheetah, or you were as fast as a cheetah, okay? So those are your 3 things. First person, starting with a thought and feeling, and then add a simile in there. Really challenge yourself. That's what good writers do. If you have any questions, please message me. I will definitely help you. Good luck.